it's Timah and welcome back to my channel. And the last video that I did was on Friday, 2 days ago, which will be November the 8th, which makes today Sunday, November the 10th. And that video, well, I had to do that video on that day. I couldn't do it on any other day just because of the energy download that I was receiving, and it was at its most powerful on that day. And it turned out that that day, and let's just get this right here, the day, November 8th, there's over in Japan, there's this festival in honor of a goddess. So that's kind of like the number one festival here. Then it's like this, it's the kitchen range goddess. So there are other hearth goddesses that are honored on that day. So if you're into doing your rituals for hearth goddesses, November the 8th would be the day to actually do that on. And so that is the day where there's a lot of energy swirling around. And so I wasn't sure, it's not that I wasn't sure, it's just I didn't know what a hearth goddess was. I never looked into a hearth goddess. It just never came into my spectrum. So I started getting some more clues and just looking more into it. And the clues that I was getting was the day that it was, the number, these different colors that was around me. And so it turned out that it was an Orisha. And what put it over the hilt that let me know that it was an Orisha was because I had downloaded and watched Black Lightning. And so I see Black Lightning as being Shango energy. And so I knew that Obba Nani was not necessarily being represented inside of that show, except for maybe as Lynn Pierce, in a way, Lynn Pierce, because she is that mother figure, that she is like a hearth goddess. But what made me know that it was Obba Nani, I looked into the different Orishas, and I knew that it had to be someone that was connected to Black Lightning, no, not Black Lightning, but Shango. And so I ruled out Oshun and I ruled out Oya, and there was Obba Nani. And it turns out that Obba Nani's day, her number is 8, and Friday was the 8th. So it was November the 8th. Her days of the week is Friday or Saturday. And everything was happening on Friday with the hearth goddess rituals and celebrations going on around the world. And then it's her number 8, and then it's her day, Friday, and now today is Sunday. And then with the colors that I was coming in contact with, like, continuously, it was her pink, it was her blue, and my KitchenAid that came in was blue, and I was wearing the pink, and those are her colors. And so I had to read up on her story because, again, I didn't know her story. And I found her story to be very, very compelling. And it's a beautiful, yet it's a sad, ugly story. But I guess that's the duality of the story. And the lesson that's inside of this is pretty phenomenal. There's the one story that stands out. Well, there's one part of the story that stood out to me. It was the betrayal of Oya. So they have this little rivalry. Well, actually, Obba Nani didn't have a rivalry with Oya. It was just Oya was doing this to Obba Nani. And I'm talking about them like these are people, but it's not. It's just an energy. They've never been people, but these are deities. These are Orishas. So anyway, so in this portion of the story, Obba Nani showed that she was very insecure because of what she did, because of how she allowed this information that Oya was putting inside of her head to really get at her and push her in the way of being deceitful, manipulative, and just untrustworthy. So, and she did this all to keep a man, but she didn't have to do this because the man wasn't going anywhere. The man loved her, and he actually never showed her that he was going to turn his back to her. And this is something that I see that women are doing today. And they'll say, well, I want this spell so I can keep a man. So I want to put this love spell on him. I want to do this. And it's like, well, you don't know that you're enough? You have to know that you're enough. And that was the thing that I saw with Obba Nani. She started to see that or feel that she wasn't enough. And so I need this extra thing. I need to put a spell on him. I need to be manipulative with this man that already loves me so that I can keep him. But she's his number one wife. She's number one. You're the wife. No one else. He didn't wife anybody else up. He didn't wife up Oya. He was with Oya before he was with Obba Nani. But she didn't feel like she was enough. And so that was the actual thing that just broke him up. It broke his heart. It broke her heart. So like I said, this is an ugly story because this didn't have to happen. If she was just secure in herself and in the love that they had and in their relationship and just ignore Oya, or you ignore your girlfriend that's in your ear telling you stuff about your man, and you know that she may have eyes or have had eyes for your man, and you want to listen to it, then that's on you. That's completely on you, just like it was on Obba Nani. She didn't have to do any of this stuff, but she did it anyway. She had a beautiful relationship. I was like, oh. Okay, so now then there's another part inside of her story where I was reading, and I had to write some stuff down. Where, let me see. Where she gave everything, she turned the keys and the secrets or whatever over to Oshun. So, and I've been hearing where people are saying that you have to be initiated by Oshun, an Oshun priestess, in order to get to Obba Nani. And so I thought, after reading the story, I see it in a different way than being initiated by this person to get to knowing about this person or embodying this energy. Because inside of this story, Obba Nani, she is this, apparently she brought all this love and everything to the earth. And that love also, there's like this thin line between love and hate, or love and crazy, or what's this video Beyonce did? Oh my gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. What is this video? Crazy in Love, right? So she's just crazy in love, and she would do whatever it takes. She wants to keep her man. So, oh gosh, what was my point? Wait, hold on. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to cut this part of the video out because I forgot my point. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. Well, anyway, so, right. So, so she's this ride or die. She was just in love with this man. I mean, like, she was, and this is really not what my point was, but since I don't remember my point, I'm just gonna move on forward until it comes right back to me at some point, hopefully. But so in order to get through Obba Nani, sorry, remember that. In order to get to Obba Nani, you have to go through Oshun. So here's the way that I saw this. So Oshun, she is, her energy is very close to the energy of Obba Nani. It's just that Obba Nani has the energy of it can tip over at any minute with just a little push, because it's tilting on that insecurity. And so that insecurity is part of the secret, or part of the keys that was handed over to Oshun. And then also that that mistrust, that ugliness that Obba Nani started to show when she became insecure. So all of that energy, those emotions that came out of that, Oshun now holds the secrets and the keys to all of that, because Oshun was very close with Shango. She's very close with Obba Nani, and she also knows Oya, because they're all around, and then they just kind of talk to Oshun and she takes notes and all this type of stuff. So it's pretty interesting, but it's an energy. So this energy so if you have all this love energy here, and then like I said, that was what it was. So you have this love energy, and so love and hate very close. So that was why I brought up Beyonce, because of the crazy and love type of thing. And you know, I'll beat a nigga's ass if you mess with my man and all this type of stuff. There we go. Okay, so that's how you would actually get to Obba Nani. That's going through Oshun to get to Obba Nani. So Oshun actually does hold the keys to getting to Obba Nani, because of the emotions that you would have to go through. And so fuck. I'm just learning her story, and it's just like her I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty freaking interesting learning her story. And then there's a part in there that said Obba Nani became known as the patron of matrimony after that ear debacle, and then Shango put her out. That's because she resorted in tricking him and using spells and deception just to try to keep it, because she didn't think she was enough. And then there's a part that says that Shango killed his family. So Shango was gonna kill his family. So I'm wondering if in the series Black Lightning, if they're gonna have him to kill his family with a lightning bolt, because that's what, excuse me, in the story, that's what Shango did. Shango killed his family with a lightning bolt. I mean, of course, it's not real people, but so there's just, and of course, since it's energy just transforms. So he's going to transform his family in some kind of a way, is what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking that's what Shango did. Shango transformed his family into some type of way, because he didn't kill him. Yeah. So, but anyway, that was Obba Nani's energy that I was getting, and I guess maybe it was kind of a warning or something. I don't know, just some sort of enlightenment or something. I'm not sure yet. It still hasn't clicked to me exactly what that energy, why it actually came to me. Other than I cook, and she likes to cook, and the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and so she fixed him that food based on yeah, she fixed his favorite meal and put her ear inside of it. Oh my gosh. Ladies, don't go putting stuff inside your man's food. Talking about you need a spell, so I'm gonna put this inside of his food so that I can keep him. You see how disgusted he was when he found out that she did that? He was absolutely disgusted and enraged that happened. Now he was completely in love with Obba Nani, and just as much as he loved her, that's just how powerful his rage became, because he loved her so much and he was so hurt because of what she did. So ladies, don't do that. Don't go putting stuff inside your man's food talking about you trying to keep him around. I'm trying to make this guy fall in love with me, because if he finds out that you did this, it may be all hell that's gonna break loose. So now I know some of the things that I could do if I wanted to call on Obba Nani's energy, the energy for Obba Nani, which is actually the energy that's inside of me. I mean, it's the love energy, and then I could easily snap. Well, I don't think I can easily snap. I mean, it's love and it's hate, and I embody all of that, and it just depends on which way am I gonna go with it. It just depends on how you coming at me. But I'm not a trickster. I ain't trying to put nothing. I ain't trying to write a spell just so I can keep you, because if I ain't enough, then bye bye. Oh, and also Obba Nani, she kind of struck me as being an older, more mature woman than Oya and than Oshun. And we all know that Oshun is the most beautiful, loving, and yada yada yada. And Oya, she's gorgeous too. However, I mean, Obba Nani, she was a beautiful woman. She wasn't supposed to be as beautiful as the others, but I mean, she had it going on though. Apparently, according to the story, she had it going on. It's like, why would he want to mess over on you? I mean, you have it all, but she just felt like she just wasn't enough. But she didn't feel that way at first. But that was her human. So she didn't want to be human anymore after all this, because she saw that humans are freaking evil. And they are. So she didn't want to be human anymore. Fuck that. Send me back up to the God realm. I don't want to be down here with these crazy motherfuckers. I don't want to be bothered with this stuff. You see what Oya did? That's my sister. I trusted her. You see what she put inside my ear? Although I was the one that acted on it. But yeah, so she was like, she's never going to trust anybody anymore. My heart is broken and yada yada. Shango over there feeling the same way. I ain't never gonna give my heart to one woman anymore. I'm just gonna be a player. I'm gonna go out there and be a player, you know, and that's the Shango anywhere. He's that Don Juan player, man, powerful and all this type of stuff. But anyway, if I keep on going, I'm gonna start rambling or something. I don't wanna do that. So, but again, that's the book. And the energy was Obba Nani. And Obba Nani, I hope that you're satisfied with the way I put this out, Obba Nani, because you sure came in with a roar for me, and I will heed that information that I learned from your story, because it is a blessing and a warning all at the freaking same time. So I shall take it and be gone. Peace and hair grease. Namaste. Y'all have a good one.